There's a mountain in central Maryland that stands sentinel over the fertile valley that surrounds it. On this week's The Local Buy, Al discovers a vineyard that has taken root at its base. Al?
When we think of wine, we often think of a sense of place. Bordeaux, Napa Valley, Tuscany, they all come to mind. But here in Maryland, very few vineyards can rival Sugarloaf Mountain Vineyard, where the grapevines grow in the shadow of their namesake. And while the scenery here is breathtaking, the real magic is born from the passionate care of its rows. Each cluster of grapes is handpicked, marking the start of the journey from vine to wine. But today, I'm on a mission to taste a Maryland staple, Cabernet Franc.
Like Merlot gives you the fleshiness, the Cabernet Sauvignon gives you the tannins, the Petit Verdot gives you the color and a little bit of a structure, and this particular one for our blends give us the finesse and the aromatics to get the perfect balance that we want.
Winemaker Manolo Gomez has over 10 years of experience under his belt, helping manage Sugarloaf Mountain's 22 acres of vineyards. With roughly 44,000 vines growing on the property, it's safe to say Manolo has a bit of experience with Cabernet Franc. Manolo, Cab Franc does really well in Maryland.
That's correct, Al. Cabernet Franc, for one or the other reason, love it here, and everything gets ripe and very good concentration all the way on the growing season. Mm-hmm. Not only on Maryland, but in general in the Mid-Atlantic region.
Yeah, it does. Beautiful, beautiful grape.
Yeah.
Maryland's climate tends to fluctuate frequently, potentially causing problems. But more disease-resistant and cold-hardy grapes like Cabernet Franc can flourish. And thanks to this hardiness, Cab Franc has quickly become one of the state's most widely grown and beloved varietals. And there's no trick to picking?
Trick to picking, the only trick is good mood and with a lot of energy in the morning, a lot of coffee, and that's it.
Good knees too. Can I pick a few?
Sure.
That's a lovely thing to see. Most vineyards have a unique terroir or taste of place. A Cab Franc from Sugarloaf Mountain will taste a bit different than the same variety from France or California. Put simply, each fruit carries a unique flavor that persists even through the fermentation process.
What we do is protect the wine and take care of the wine, follow it through its process, but the grape itself provides everything.
In other words, the quality of the grape will be the biggest influence on the quality of the wine, a fact that assistant winemaker Corey Duffer knows all too well. She has been working 15-hour shifts over the last month to extract the flavors from the grapes in a time-consuming process called cap management.
During this stage in the process, the must, which is what we call the juice before it becomes wine, the must is going through alcoholic fermentation.
And the must from the bottom of the tank is rejoined with the skins of the grape that have floated to the top to make sure the flavor and color of the skins is properly infused.
So what we're doing is circulating the wine within itself. So we want to circulate the skins with the must so that way we can get as much flavor, as much color as possible.
But the true test of all this diligent work comes down to a single glass of Cabernet Franc. Can Maryland wine truly compete with more established winemaking hubs? This is your Cab Franc Reserve.
2022. Mm-hmm. It was really
That's a nice year.
Dry summer year.
I'm looking at the color. It's purple all the way through, which indicates that this is still a very young wine. If it was older, we'd see lighter around the edge and darker in the heart. Ooh, it's smoky, and there's blackberries, dark raspberries.
Borderline black and red fruit, for sure.
Yeah. All of that is so nice. Wow. It's light.
Smooth tannins.
Yeah.
It's light.
Yeah, but there's plenty of flavor, a ton of flavor, and it's got some muscle to it. But
it lingers
still,
aftertaste as well.
Yeah, it's not a big wine, but it's a really good wine. The terroir of the vineyard expressed itself clearly in the wine. There was a certain complexity and concentration of flavor in the Cab Franc, individual to Sugarloaf Mountain Vineyard. And I think it's safe to say, Maryland wine has more than met the expectations set by its French and Californian competitors. Well, Manolo, I hope people come out to visit you at Sugarloaf Mountain Vineyard because it's a beautiful drive, it's a beautiful place, and beautiful wines.
Well, thank you, Al, for coming here. I mean, we really have a pleasure having you here.
It's been a pleasure. And we're going to put all sorts of information on our website, the mpt.org/farm, so you can plan a visit. For The Local Buy, I'm Al Spoler. Joanne?
Thanks, Al. Be sure to check out mpt.org/farm for all our recipes and resources. Plus, you can watch all Farm and Harvest episodes there as well. Also, don't forget to follow us on social media for show updates, pictures, and videos.